Hey YouTube, this is React City. I'm Mike.
I'm Rose.
I'm Miki.
This is Code Geass, episode 7 of season 2.
Yeah.
I'm gonna trip myself up. So, last time we had a big battle in the skies as they tried to get Nunley, and it did not work.
Did not work out at all.
Didn't see it working out, and so it was just to know how the drama would unfold.
Yeah. Is there anything from that whole thing that you think will come about? So, like, now that they attempted that, do you think Nunley will see them differently? Or
I don't know if she might, because she heard her brother's voice at that last shout. So she might start to consider, wait a minute, is Lelouch a part of, is it Lelouch Zero? You know, so she might start to think of them differently. But but we also see the perspective of what she's thinking coming to the Area 11. Mm-hmm. So.
Mm-hmm. And Suzaku just doing his job, killing things.
Yeah.
Speaking of killing things, we lost another holy sword.
Yeah, I forgot their names.
Senbi? Sarabi.
Senba.
Senba!
Mm.
Just not forehead guy.
Yeah.
And there's another group that we've been losing people of that I just looked up and I realized this. The Dalton group, Orphans with the cool mask.
Oh, yeah.
What are they called again? Glaston Knights.
Yeah, they've been dying off.
There's only 5 of them.
Oh.
Yeah, there's only 1 left now.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Yeah. I was just checking it out back in the episode. I didn't realize there was only that few. I thought there were way
I thought there
more.
was like a whole bunch of them.
Yeah, me too. That's why I didn't really see them as like important so much, even though he's like, oh, these are the people I adopted.
Yeah.
But I was like, you made them into soldiers.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
So I was like, I don't know how close that relationship is.
They raised children of war.
Yeah, but it turns out that it was a smaller group. That makes it feel a little bit more, I don't know, close to home.
Yeah, I get the feeling that the anime, or maybe even the manga, well, not the manga, the anime was intending it to be, we've got our little Holy Sword group that's elites, and then we've got Toto and Callan who are a step above them. That was Glaston Knight supposed to be for the other side, to the Cornelia and the Dalton and the other guy, Guilford.
Yeah.
But yeah, we didn't really get to know them very much, or rather see them very much, because to be fair, we don't know the Holy Knights very much.
We only saw one orange-haired dude. And he was like, my father, Dalton. And then he got brainwashed by Lelouch real quick.
Yeah.
So.
He's the last one alive.
Oh, he's the last one. Oh.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so I guess we get to see more of that. So guys, thank you guys very much for being here. But like your time here, please remember to check out the Patreon description. But also remember to check out the social media in the description as well. That's the Discord if you guys want to talk about the show. We do talks about this show every Tuesday, as well as if you want to see the reels and the TikTok in the description. So thank you very much, and stick around for discussion. Yeah.
The rules of life.
Oh, kill. Bro. Okay.
When the guy has like 10 wives, it comes off different when he said, thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife.
You shall covet my wife.
Heil Britannia. It's like such a mashup of stuff.
So you said that? How dare you? Like he was cheating on him. It's another sibling's name.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Yeah. Are you gonna get out of the way? Something you didn't do for Yuffie?
Has it been?
Has been or hasn't?
She's has been.
What?
どうしたのルル？なんか元気ないから。
ああ、いや、修学旅行が楽しみで眠れなかったとか。ああ、
It's like, yes, that is exactly it.
My man rivals.
Coming up with my excuses for me.
まもなくエリア11
New Viceroy inaugurations.
I read that as the interrogation speech.
行動に集まってください。
Okay.
皆さん、はじめまして。私はブリタニア行為継承第87位7人ブリタニアです。先日亡くなられたカナデス公爵に代わり、この度エリア11の総督に任じられました。
Technically, she doesn't have to look down to read her speech.
見ることも歩くこともできません。ですから
総督
皆さんに
あんな女の子が
力をお借り
殿下
どうかよろしくお願いします。
お願いしますって調子狂うな
Yeah.
早々ではありますが、皆さんに協力していただきたいことがあります。私は行政特区日本を再建したいと考えています。
Guess.
Oh, for goodness sake. These people. Lloyd, he's just like, haha, again.
Suzaku is traumatized.
平等に扱われ、イレブンは日本人という名前を取り戻します。
今日本人ってまた騙すつもりだ
Mm.
ギスザクもいるしね。
でもあいつだって同じ日本人
So did Yuffie.
ゼロ
Yeah.
裏切り者
かつて特区日本では不幸な
Sad misunderstanding.
Misunderstanding. Please die, everybody.
等しく優しい世界を。黒の騎士団の皆さんもどうかこの特区日本に参加してください。
またか今さら
互いに過ちを認めればきっとやり直せる。私はそう信じています。
What
Who's
is
she?
this angry woman?
その特区日本を君が
スザクさん、ユフィ姉様がやろうとしたこと間違っていませんよね。
間違っていたのはユフィじゃない
Where's he going?
いらないんだ
Oh, he's giving up.
俺の戦いも
Wow.
Oh my goodness. I forgot to write things.
Suddenly is OP.
Oh!
Chuck.
That's littering, sir!
あの総督も虐殺工場ユーフェミアと同じってことだ確かに日本人は誰も参加しないだろうな甘い言葉で誘い出して皆殺しってかなめやがってで、これからどうするんだそりゃブリタニアと決戦
Callan
だ
feels it.
うちのナイトメアはグレーン1機しか残ってないのにだからゼロが
そうですわ。
Oh,
様、玉木さんの言う通りですけど、どうしてゼロ様がいないんですの？せっかく新妻が
Nobody wants you here.
いる時も海のいつもいただけなくて。
浮気でもしてたんじゃないですか
バカなこと言わないでよ。嘘ですからね、影。
Callan.
構いませんよ。英雄、色を好むと言いますし、成人男子の生理を鑑みれば、
What?
Oh my gosh, this girl.
見かけより大きな女。私がいない間、お相手ありがとうございました。
Mistress. Yeah, sure.
ほら、カレンさんも。
What?
私は
Huh?
ゼロ様を支える
It's
際
like,
Okay,
we
she's
will
like-
be his wives together.
3人
Great ladies!
幹事
For goodness sake.
スザ君は
Oh, that
黒
was...
の騎士団を追うからって出て行きました。精密検査の途中だったんですけど。
そういうとこ相変わらずだね彼
Eating his food.
完全体に
どうですか？ライ麦パンにウコンと和三盆を練り込んでわさびペースト。
That sounds disgusting.
How typical of you. Oh, wow.
What?
Oh, wow. I guess he wanted to be alone.
ナダリーのためにやってきたという
Yeah. Oh, Rolo.
皆さん、はじめまして。私はブリタニア皇位継承第87位ナダリーニ・ブリタニアです。先日亡くなられた
Sorry, my bad. Why is he like terrified of her
Yeah, what
now?
is wrong? He's finished. Rolo is like testing the waters, like what is going on with you?
気づいているのかもしれない。でも、それでもユフィの意志を継ぐと言ってくれた。そのためなら、僕は。金が先だって言ってんだろ。しつけんだよ、貧乏人間。負け犬め。やめてくれ。お前たちだって俺と同じイレブンじゃないか。これが欲しければ金を持ってくる。
Who are you?
Who are you?
Is that refrain?
I think so.
ブリタニア人、学生か。日本人か。日本人を食い物。それブリタニア人の手下になって。日本人と言ったか。ブリタニア人の同情はいらねえんだよ。俺たちはイレブンだ。学生が人の仕事に文句つけんじゃねえ。私に使われること、彼らは納得してるんだよ。学生触りだ。ケスが
Scum.
腕立て伏せでもしていろ。
Do push-ups
What the heck?
until you die.
Oh my gosh. Oh no.
He's like, sure.
コルチャクさんも。
What the heck?
そっちを踊ってもらおうか。
Yeah! He's having a great time.
What the heck?
It's messed up.
Oh my gosh. Well, Lelouch.
He's losing his mind.
Yeah. Oh dear.
ここに戻らないならそれでも構わない。
It doesn't matter if he doesn't come back?
私にとってはあいつの
Okay.
ことが重要だ。まさかゼロをやめるだけなら簡単だ。
Really? For your
ロ
plan?
マンティックな話じゃないさ。
What?
しかしこのままでは黒の騎士団もおしまいだな。
That's what she wants?
ナナリーのためのゼロ。
Mm.
ルルーシュはそう言っていたよ。
Mm-hmm.
マリアンナ。
Ariane.
ルルーシュは
さあ、何考えてんだか。
Where is he? He just like shows up in an alleyway.
Is he going to her?
He just wants to be alone.
Oh, don't!
ここに来たのね。
He's totally gone.
あなたが始まった場所だもんね。
Why, Lelouch? Well, I guess his reason for why?
ルルーシュ、私あなたに。
He's like, yeah, I was about to shoot up. Could you give me some second?
彼も知ってるだろ。懐かしい昔に帰れる。
ふざけないで。一度失敗したくらいで何よ。また作戦考えて取り返せばいいじゃない。いつもみたいに命令しなさいよ。ナイトメアに乗る？それともおとり捜査？なんだって聞いてやるわよ。
だったら
Oh, right, he can't.
俺を慰め。
You better
You
just
can't
be a hug.
you can't
Don't-
overpower her.
できることがあるだろう。
Slap him.
That's what Shirley did to him.
Slap him.
Slap.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Nice.
Good.
しっかりしろルルーシュ。今のあんたはゼロなのよ。私たちに夢を見せた責任があるでしょ。だったら最後の最後まで騙してよ。
Keep fooling us until you
完璧に
can.
ゼロを演じ切ってみせなさいよ。
What? Uh-oh.
どう？お前は俺の監視役だったな。忘れていたよ。いいじゃない。忘れてしまえば。辛くて重いだけだよ。ゼロも。
Oh no, please don't be honest with Rolo.
違う。ナナリーのためにもなる。ゼロが消えればエリア11は平和になるよ。
A kind of peace.
ただに
Brutal piece.
幸せになればいい。しかし何がいけないの？幸せを望むことが誰も傷つけない。今なら全てをなかったことにできる。
Personal space, bro.
Personal space.
僕だけはどこにも行かない。ずっと。
Oh no, Lelouch, don't
He's
be too honest.
Yandere!
Don't be honest.
Run!
何故知らん人ゼロの復活したエリア11の
Oh, what conversation?
私はずっとお兄様に守られて生きてきました。今は行方知れずということですが、きっと私のことを見てくれているはずです。だから私はお兄様に見られて恥ずかしくない選択をしたいのです。重いぞ、その仮面は。日本人だけではない。
Oh, she's thinking about
世
it.
界を背負う覚悟がなければ。でも誰か
こちらはブリタニア軍である汽船の所属
Uh-oh.
は申告と違っている
Uh-oh.
停戦せよ
Oh no.
これより強行臨検を行う
Oh
お
no!
そらくな10分待つそれまでに全乗組員は武装解除し甲板上に並べ
Oh dear.
そうかみんな修学旅行に追いかけるいや誰もいない鳥かごが今の俺に
It's the festival today. Aww.
帰りルル。ルルーシもやろうよ。文化祭で使ったののあまり。
どうして修学旅行は
俺たちだけで行っちゃったら楽でしょ君。
旅行なんてのはね、どこに行くかじゃなくて、誰と行くかなのよ。そうそう。
そう
Oh,
ああ、これ。
a memory.
本当は叶うって言うから作ってみたの。
Oh, okay. She used to do it all the time. Oh, it's
で
Nunnally.
も思い出せないんだけど。
Oh.
Oh, she...
何を願ったんだ
もう叶ったよ。少しだけ。みんなで一緒に花火がしたいなって。
みんな
ニーナ、彼、
スザクも。
それにルルーシとロロね。1話だけだからルルにしか叶わなかったけど。
Aww.
昔
They actually have a
ナナに
family.
と話したことがあったっけ幸せに形があるとしたらそれはどんなものだろうってそうだなそれはスザクが言っていたようにガラスのようなものかもしれないだって普段も気づかないからでも確かにそれはあるんだその証拠にちょっと見る角度を変える
It's
だ
like I was happy
ガラスの
once.
光を映し出すそこにあるのだとどんなものよりも雄弁に存在を主張するから
この鶴を1000番折るとね、願いが叶うんですね。
ナナミは何を願ったい
優しい世界でありますように。
そう
Stupid.
優しい世界がこんな近くに偽りの記憶に怪我されてもな透明なガラス色でいつもずっと
ルル
何泣いてんだよ。
He's just standing there the whole time.
私たちの友情に感激。
Are you having a flashback?
可愛いからあるじゃん。
違い
Or
ま
a
すよ
stroke?
そんなわけないじゃないですかみんなまたここで花火をあげよう絶対にもう一度みんなでそう俺の戦いはもうナナリーだけじゃ
Oh, he's accepting people.
攻撃開始
Oh no!
Oh, well, there goes the other people you cared about.
Yeah.
Need a miracle.
タンカー爆破
ロール
敵様を無効化するガルントリム30度急速先行ゼロからの連絡を
依然途絶えたままで。
Oh dear.
Wow.
また海中に逃れようとするはずだポートマン2を出せ
Oh dear. They have underwaters! And they're fast!
パッシブにて確認動力音から水中型かと
進路を下げろ見つかったら終わりだぞ
アスロック発射
Suzaku is on a mission.
He is indeed.
上を耐えるな待てすんぼだポイントシータを中心に包囲網敵は必ず一気に出されてくれ
No!
各部に修正東堂さん
動けば相手に捕捉される。耐えるんだ。
もうダメだ
Oh!
この声
The zero!
ゼロ
ダウントリム50度。ポイント L4
Of course.
急速先行しろ。
She's like, oh. Uh-oh.
爆雷投下を継続。包囲網を崩すな。正面に向けて魚雷全弾発射。次元進化にて40秒だ。正面って敵なんていないぞ。
撃ってみましょう
Yeah, just do it.
Just do what he
It's
says.
zero. Just.
手がありますか
新幹設定後全弾発射。
魚雷発射音を確認。敵位置捕捉しました。
敵はポイント L40。攻撃を集中しろ。浮上してきたら自分が捕獲する。サラマンダーよりポイントに向け発射角変更する。高度展開記録で。了解した。細かい網寄せだ。目標設定は誤り。
What is that?
What? Oh. What is that?
What is happening? Oh.
Oh no. That's a big.
What is that the base of the
I don't
of
know.
something? What
a
is
thermal,
that?
A thermal
Generator?
reactor? I think it might be a thermal generator.
そうかメタンハイドレート
Old.
Our buoyancy!
No.
Oh, they're flying into the explosions. Oh dear.
Bubbles!
Not the bubbles.
Not the bubbles!
No.
Bubbles! Oh wow!
Oh wow.
Oh, bubbles!
Capsizing. Oh my gosh, they all capsized. Wow. Oh
Don't
my
mess with zero, man.
巨大な泡をなんだスザク援軍以前の問題だろうこれは
生き残った部隊を集めろ。黒の騎士団を。
ゼロですゼロがこちらに向かってきます
What? Oh.
これがお前の答えなのか
撃つな。撃てよ。訓命に逆らうことになるぞ。
何
私は7の
おう
の申し出を受けよう。そう特区日本だよ。降伏するってことか。バカだ。
本気か
ゼロが命ずる。黒の騎士団は全員特区日本に参加せる。
He's like, I'm doing this.
Wow. Okay.
Discussion.
Discussion.
Hey.
What does Lelouch need to do?
You know what Lelouch needs to do?
What?
He needs to use his Geass on Nunnally just once and tell her to do like clap your hands for 5 times or something super simple so that he can never accidentally. I'm traumatized after what he did to Yuffie. Okay, I just feel like he's gonna say something stupid in front of Nunnally.
He can't because she can't look at him.
Oh, I forgot about that. She needs to make
She
eye
has
contact.
a safeguard.
She has a built-in safeguard.
That's true, but it's psychosomatic, right?
Yeah.
So can he like peel her eyes open and it would work? Would it?
Oh goodness.
But yeah, the speech at the very beginning. I don't know what did you guys feel that meant for Charles' beliefs?
Well, it goes along with his ideals of kind of creating his own world order and his own godness, like to be above whatever god of the world there is.
And having all of the wives.
And it just kind of, like, his speech was just kind of building up on that. It's like, this is what the world says, but this is what I say kind of thing. That's what I got from it.
Yeah. So he's reached a point where he believes in this idea of social Darwinism where you just need to be stronger than everyone else and you keep climbing, keep pushing. He's reached heights unknown and he does not stop. He's so ambitious. He's going to keep pushing all the way into the heavens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And everybody going, oh, hail Britannia, was getting serious Nazi vibes. Especially the way that they pronounced hail.
Oh.
I was like, and they kept saying it.
I think that might have been the Japanese accent working there.
Yeah. They pronounced every letter, so I'm thinking, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think it was right after the intro was Nunnally's talk. She's saying, she surprised everyone. She's like, I'm gonna make the new special administration zone again.
Yes.
Mark II.
It's called something SAS.
It's special administration
Zone. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it took me till the end of the episode to figure it out.
I didn't try it. I just kept seeing it. I was like, oh, I'll just ask. But
It's like SAS. New Japan? SAS?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, how do you really think realistically people would go again?
It's not going to be as full as the first time.
Yeah.
It's going to be, they'll be more cautious for sure. Mm-hmm. But there'll still be people who are like, what is it? Hopelessly hopeful.
Yeah.
They're just so hopeful that they're going to try anyways, even if it means their life.
Yeah. The first time the whole Zero thing had kind of primed the people to be kind of thinking independent.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So they were primed for whatever she brought on.
Yeah, and then what's her name? Yuffie was like exactly what you want in the new administration zone, and even then people were on either side.
Yeah.
But there was still the people who were for this didn't have as much reservations.
Yeah.
Now that Yuffie gunned down the stadium single-handedly, people are gonna be like, maybe this isn't a good idea.
Yeah.
I mean, they said it point blank last time, so it's not like we can take that point blankness as honesty.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And we know that Daytar did his best to circulate the footage of the massacre, so perhaps people are thinking as well, like, they can't get away with it twice. Like, the first time they had to suppress this, it was clearly something that wasn't like, sure, it was done by the head of state, but it wasn't state orchestrated, if that makes sense. Like, it wasn't approved from high on. So maybe that's in the back of their minds as well. The boon that she needs is Zero backing her.
Yeah. Which it seems to be what she might be getting at the end.
Yeah. Because if you think back to Yuffie, right? Yuffie was at the zone, people were there, and she was inviting him to come.
Yeah.
In this case, she's gotten him to accept all the way out here. So if that can spread, that'll get people.
So I guess we'll just have to wait to see what his ultimate plan is. Like, he's still donning the Zero suit, but he's gonna submit, and he kind of had an idea of doing that with Yuffie, but like because like I think when he said to Yuffie was like, I'll never follow your orders or something, like I won't submit to you like completely or something like that, whatever he said, like I'm gonna do it but kind of thing. So it might be the same deal that he might try to do with Nunnally.
Yeah, especially since now he was like, it's not just about Nunnally.
Yeah, it's about his friends.
Maybe he's like, now, okay, I have to get the best deal for them, kind of thing.
Yeah. And in this episode, this is the first time we get to see what Lelouch looks like after he's lost everything.
Yeah, he was super, like he was going to the worst.
He was going to take drugs.
Yeah.
Drugs.
He's like, I just want to escape to the good life.
War. Famine. Atmosphere. Yeah. Because if we think about it, going back, right? In the first episode, he was talking about how this life, he's been living a hollow life where he just kind of putting out an act because he's trying to protect Nunnally.
Yeah.
Nunally's now gone. Okay,
he no longer has to protect her.
Yeah, she's now safe though, and she's happy, and she's making special administration. So now there's no need for Zero or Lelouch, which is why he was running away in fear.
Right.
He was running away from the thing that was taking away everything, but he can't kill it because
Nunnally.
Nunnally.
Yeah.
It's very interesting to see him with nothing to fight for, I guess. There was nothing there. He was an empty shell, just vengeance and protecting someone else.
Yeah. So interestingly, his friends, kind of Rolo included, in a strange way, were instrumental in kind of giving him something else to live for. So,
although he didn't imagine Rolo in the group of people.
No, he didn't. Not at all. Yeah. I mean,
they included Rolo. Lelouch didn't.
Yeah. It's just Rolo is still, he's not fully invested in them. He's more invested in Lelouch and the ideal Lelouch is selling him by the way he was treating him. And he's obviously, now we're seeing, fully sold that he is with him forever.
forever. He had a yandere mode for a second.
He was way too close.
Yeah.
For comfort.
He was like, "You're my brother now."
I mean, and again, you know, related to that, he didn't even come out to be a part of the conversation because what's her name?
I don't think he felt like he was a part of the conversation.
True, because he wasn't from that group back in the day.
Yeah.
He's kind of the outsider. But this scene kind of gave me hope that Lelouch could change his mind towards using Rolo and throwing him away, and maybe actually be sincere towards him somehow.
Yeah.
You know? Because I don't want to see a heartbroken Rolo. It's gonna be the most devastating, not just emotionally, but like chaos.
He will burn the place.
He will burn everyone because he does not care about anything except his mission, and his mission changed to being Lelouch. And if Lelouch breaks his heart, everybody dies.
I think it might slowly change to include the other people at his school.
I think so.
Because he was like, they included me in their group.
Yeah.
He was shocked when he heard that, and he was like, they like me. They really like me.
I mean, and what's his name? Lelouch also acknowledged that even though it's built on false memories, he still thinks it's worth fighting for. It's worth keeping. It's worth enjoying and treasuring. So that was a good kind of, I guess, tie on that little loose end. Yeah.
Nice bow on it.
A nice bow. Yeah. Kind of fixing.
Bow?
It kind of fixed that situation because we that was kind of up in the air. They're kind of fake a little bit. They don't realize they know Nunley. They're learning. Oh, I know how to do crane origami all by myself. I don't know where I learned it.
So did they personally get Geassed by the Emperor? The Emperor was like, bring me the children, and I will Geass them. Or can his work through through video call?
Yeah, maybe. It could be.
Either way, it would have had to have been him.
Yeah.
But
unless there's another.
Unless there's another.
Nah.
Nunnally has a Geass and we don't know because her eyes are always closed.
Can you imagine she just goes like this when she needs to use it?
We saw interesting comments from Discord last discussion we had. Were you there? I don't think she was there. Was she?
That's probably the one I missed.
I think. You'll figure it out when we say it.
Yeah. So it was interesting. A patron was talking about how there's a very subtle thing that Nunnally can do that no one else can do. She always touches your hand and she can tell if you're lying or not when she's holding your hand, which is something that we can see going back to season 1. And apparently maybe we weren't sure, like it could have been conscious or even a subconscious thing, that whenever Lelouch was lying to her, he made sure not to take her hand because she'd like reach out and he'd back away.
Oh, I never noticed that. But I did notice in this episode that when she asked Suzaku Yuffie's choice for the area was a good idea, right?
Yeah.
And she reaches back to touch him specifically. It was like in a very awkward,
He's like
over the chair, I must touch you. So it's probably, it makes sense that would be something.
Yeah.
And they showed it specifically, her touching him.
Yeah.
Hand touch.
But he was being honest in that moment. He did, so there wasn't a problem.
He's like, Yuffie is infallible.
Yeah, now that's the thing that I don't think that's a spoiler because, I mean, I do not recall that at all, even though I saw all of season 2. So it may be just a subtle thing that maybe they mentioned in a manga, or maybe it's just something looking back you could notice. So I don't think it's a problem if you guys know it.
Yeah. That'd be interesting to see if he says, he's like, Yuffie, I'm not Zero, and she's like, dun dun dun!
We also saw, I don't remember when this comes up, but I think Cece kind of talking to herself / talking to Lady Marianne.
Yeah.
Like she's like, you know, it'd be alright if this Black Knight thing doesn't work out. It would be great if he doesn't show up again because it would make my life easier. So what is her ultimate plan? Because
I think she was just being a Cinderella.
I don't know what these words mean. Anyways, I'm just saying, like, her ultimate plan does not involve world domination. It involves him doing something else.
I think she was just being coy. I think the word is coy, where she's like pretending to not care, even though she does.
But she was talking to herself. Why would she need to?
She was talking to Marianne.
Oh, kinda.
And then when Zero came back, there was that scene of the girl like looking,
and she looked
she's
away.
Like,
Yeah.
She was like, I'm not happy. I don't know what you're talking about.
I guess you could take it as that.
I'm cutting that out. Stupid.
Just leave that part in. We say I'm cutting that out. And then we have Callan Slap.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, he's trying to like comfort me. And at first I was like, wait, I know it wasn't tracking with his personality in one sense, but at the same time, he is a strategist. So it makes sense that he's a smooth talker. So it makes sense that if he didn't have other focuses in life, that this would totally be what he would be doing.
He'd just be
with
a womanizer.
With a womanizer, completely. Yeah. So it after a while, I was like, oh yeah, he would do this.
What's interesting is that it's like he's using all of the, he was trying to use all of the methods that he saw other people use to comfort themselves. Because he, like the refrain that the people were doing, and also the thing that Shirley did when after her father died, she was like, help me, and then she kissed him, remember?
Yeah.
So he's doing it to Callan, right after he tried to shoot up.
Yeah, I think it might be that he has never coped.
Yeah.
And so
Ever.
He's like trying all the methods.
Like that method. Yeah.
Yeah.
He could have gone for the hug. No. Kiss me.
Hug with our mouths.
With your mouths.
I liked what Callan said. She also, I feel like, kind of reconciled her thoughts about Lelouch versus Zero. In that she's like, I just need you to pretend to be Zero until you can't. Like, be this, put on the image, play your role, is what she said. And it's just like, I find I'm starting to understand more, like her idea of like, I don't follow Lelouch, I follow Zero. She follows the role that he serves, not necessarily the character he's playing, even though she did mention that. It's the role he serves in reaching her ultimate goal. And she's kind of like, whatever you want to do, it's my goal is a part of it. Be that person for me. That's kind of was interesting. And kind of helped him think a little bit too.
Yeah, and I kind of think of the romance interests he has, they all come at him from a different angle, where she wants him to be the Zero he pretends to be. Shirley wants him to be the Lelouch he pretends to be. And green hair Cece, she loves him for who he is as Lelouch, understanding that they're both the same person.
Yes. Interesting.
Maybe that's why we like CC better. I think I'm speaking for everybody.
No, I do like CC.
You like CC better?
I don't care about anyone.
I don't care.
I used to like Shirley first until he wiped her memory. I was like, well, let's down the drain.
I only liked her because she found out he was Zero and she was like, you know what, I'm going down with the ship. Let's die together. It's like, that's hardcore.
that's what got you on.
It's like, I like this girl.
She's committed.
Thinking about it, if I had to rank them, I think Cece would go above the others.
Yeah.
Just because I think I genuinely don't like Shirley, and Callan.
Something about her.
Callan I'd liked a little bit, but not so much anymore.
I think we don't like Cece and Callan for as much as Cece. We don't like Callan and Shirley as much as Cece for the same reasons. Because they only like one side of him.
Yeah. They're only seeing one side and therefore... Well, except Callan. Before, she was only seeing one side.
But she's still kind of only accepting one side.
Only accepting one side, yeah. And Cece's the only one who's accepted him for who he is, fully.
Yeah.
It would have been interesting to see, even though Cece kind of accepts the situation, it would have been interesting to see her reaction to how far he fell.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. I wonder if she would be kind of like just roll with it, because she seems like a roll with it type of person, or if she would try to straighten him out. Because I'm leaning towards the roll with it. Yeah, shoot up. I'll wait till you're done.
Or pass it.
I think she would have
Pass it on. I'll try.
I think she would have done both. She'd have been like, if that's what you're going to do, fine, but you still have this other thing to do, and you're Zero.
Yeah, she might say enough things that would change his mind. You're right. Or and remember, we have a contract.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
And then Suzaku found the base.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is he so good at his job?
Seriously.
He's like, your course and your stated course don't match up. You have some splaining to do. And then we find him, and then just in the nick of time, Zero does his Zero thing.
Yeah. course.
Mm-hmm. So that was an underwater generator of some sort?
I think it was like a thermal, because I think it was using like heat vents from under the sea to generate heat, and then I think it like just on those heat vents.
Yeah, I was just wondering like what that gas was, because it made those bubbles. It was like a foam mat that rose up.
It was like
methane.
It's this type of gas.
Yeah, I just don't know if methane doing that. You know, so I was just trying to think of like.
It could have been methane plus, just exploded methane.
Well, there were two words. You said methane something.
Oh.
But
I don't know.
But basically it was just a bunch of gas that came up from the seafloor.
Made substance that capsized the ships.
Yeah.
I think it was just the amount of air made bubbles underwater. Just
Yeah, but it was like a thick foamy thing on top of the water at the end when that capsized the ships.
Hey.
But
science.
Science. But Zero comes in, flying in, and stops. He says, "Stop, stop it," and says, "We are going to go along with your little plan."
It's like, if you shoot me, you'll be going against your lady. You can't touch me. Mama says so.
Mama says so.
I'll tell. Basically, and I wonder what's happening next time, because Suzaku's probably just gonna go with this begrudgingly.
Yeah, he's not gonna like it because he wants an excuse to kill Zero. Any excuse.
Any.
Give me a reason.
Although, if he wanted an excuse to kill, I guess he needed to use him as a pawn first. Because I was gonna say, if he wanted to just get his revenge, he would have just killed Lelouch when he had him. Instead, he brought him to the Emperor as a pawn. But then, does that mean his ultimate goal is not to kill Lelouch, but to just win and defeat the Black Knights, get them out of the way? Because I wonder, does his revenge still run hot to want to get rid of the person who killed Yuffie is my question.
I think it was two-pronged, because when he first grabbed him, he shot off the helmet, right? He told him that he wanted to take him into custody, essentially to make him suffer. Because he figured just killing him would be way too easy. So by driving for the Emperor and have the mind wipe thing, he figured he'd basically forcing Lelouch to go back to that life that he really didn't want to do, even if he wouldn't remember. So now that he's back, though, he got his revenge, and he went on to do his now mission of protect Japan. So he doesn't necessarily need to not kill Lelouch anymore. So now he's cool with just shooting him.
Right, he would just kill him, yeah. Okay, so that is basically he used him as a pawn to get to his heights that he wants, and he can get rid of him now.
Yeah.
So then because that would inform, how he would conduct himself after this. He would probably still be trying to find an excuse to either, label Lelouch as, yes, his memory is back kind of thing, let's kill him, or if he would not care and just lay off, Japan area is safe, I can work towards my goal and just forget about them.
Anything else?
No, because we already talked about. Cool analogy. They had happiness is like glass. You can't see it when it's there, but it's definitely there. That was cute.
Who said that?
Oh, Lelouch, when he started imagining people and I started to cry.
Oh, I did that, yeah.
You did? You faced out.
He was saying he and Suzaku, when they were younger, talked about it, and that's what Suzaku said.
Oh, poor little Suzaku.
Poor little Suzaku.
Yeah. Interesting episode. So next episode is going to be episode 8, so that's going to be the number. So guys, thank you guys very much for being here. Guys, if you like your time here, please remember to leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more. Check out Patreon if you guys want to see that episode 8 a whole week early.
Yes.
Thank you very much. I will see you next time. I'll see you in the city. Bye-bye.
Bye. Oh, bye.
And thanks to our patrons is Loco89, Andy J. Poe, Deli, Quinn, Christine Lewis Ascano,